Welcome to another edition of Positively Douglasville, on location here at the Georgia Municipal Association, which is held in Savannah, Georgia. We're excited to be here. We have a very, very special guest today, Mayor Pro Tem Larry Yockey, longtime council member, but even a better person and my personal friend. So welcome, Councilman Yockey.
Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. Well, we have something that's coming to an end that we never like,
I know.
So, but you are, and that's the end of your term, and you have decided not to run again.
That is correct.
To a lot of people's frowny faces, emojis.
Yeah.
They're crying right now. The emojis are crying, and I have the largest one. But thank you so much for being my friend. We'll just talk a little bit about your experience on City Council, and I know that you started out really and Keep Douglasville Beautiful. I served on council then, and you were the chair, I believe. So talk to us about that and that beautiful Freedom Island.
Yes, and I think how I really got there, I was chairman of the board of the Arbor Station Homeowners Association.
Yes, sir. Woo, for years.
Yes, 15 years.
What?
Oh, glory be. And I made it. Okay,
Yes.
but I just couldn't deal with being on the being with the association and also being on the city council, so
Yes,
I
sir.
had to kind of break that apart. But it was an interesting 15 years. It kind of gave me that whole emphasis about wanting to do more for the city.
Okay.
And so I was picked then, I think, because I was more in the city now because of my terms on the homeowners association. They said, hey, how would you like to be on Keep Douglasville Beautiful? And that was when it was first started.
That's right.
And
Wow.
and they made me chairman.
Yes.
Okay, so that was kind of cool. So I was the first chairman, and
Yes.
but one of our biggest accomplishments during that time was Freedom Island.
Yes, sir.
And we kind of made the base of it. We made Freedom Island was more generic, and now it's.
Oh my goodness.
They took my, ours. I shouldn't say mine, but they took our plan, and made it greater. And
Oh my goodness.
So it was just a nice project and something that it's going to be ours,
That's
for
right.
years to come.
That's right.
Freedom Island's always going to be there. So that's one of the biggest things that I think one of my greatest accomplishments, I should say.
And Keep Douglasville Beautiful. And Freedom Island really is a beacon, a place that is so beautiful. When you come through, it's a statement, opening statement to Douglasville. When you come off the highway, off of I-20 near the mall, that beautiful Freedom Island is there.
Yes.
And Keep Douglasville Beautiful is still relevant
Yes.
because I'm going to announce on this show for the very first time that we're going to have a Mayor's Cleanup Day, and that campaign will be sometime this summer.
Okay.
We're going to have T-shirts, look to local vendors to give us food and water, but we're going to hit the streets of Douglasville and clean up. It's Keep America Beautiful, Keep Douglasville, keep the state of Georgia, but Keep Douglasville Beautiful is still really, really relevant because people want their communities to look nice. And
Absolutely.
so that is something that, thank you so much for being the first chair for that committee, and it's very relevant still. We had Flag Day last week, and Keep Douglasville
absolutely.
Beautiful sponsored that.
And the Memorial Garden that's
Oh
coming.
my goodness, the Memorial
wow,
Garden
that is
for
gonna be
veterans.
Yes, it's going to be so beautiful.
Yes.
And I think it's going to be opening this fall, like November,
Yes,
when it's
sir.
supposed to be completed.
Veterans
And-
Day.
Yes, and so I'm really excited about that too.
Me too. Shanna's doing a great job.
She is.
Did she work with you?
Yes, she did.
Oh, so she's been with Keep Douglasville Beautiful for a long time.
From the very beginning. Yes.
Wow.
So
Very good.
she was not an employee at the time.
Okay.
So,
she's a volunteer.
Yes, and
Yes.
so that was cool to have her, and she's been with us all that time. So
Wow,
it's
great continuity.
neat, very neat. Yes.
Okay, now talk to us about your time on City Council. Boo-hoo, that's coming to
wow.
an end. Two
Yes.
terms.
Yes, 2 terms.
Okay.
And matter of fact, when I ran the first time,
remember this.
I lost by 1 vote. So every vote counts, folks. Okay.
One vote makes a difference.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And then when you find out from your neighbors, I should have gone out and voted. I said,
I'm
don't
gonna
even
strangle you.
don't even tell me that. Okay. But it was it turned out good.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 4 years later I came back and I won, and then 4 years later I came back and I won again. So,
Yes.
and so 8 years is long
It's enough
enough.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put term limits on myself. You
Oh
know.
my gosh.
Yes.
We don't want term limits on you. But anyway, I do understand. I was in that situation. I ran for mayor in 2011 and didn't win, and came back in 2015 and won.
Yep.
So it really shows the tenacity of the person that you think you can make a difference and you don't give up when you
Yep.
don't get your way. It's a lesson to young people that sometimes you don't make it the first time. If it's really something that you believe in, you have to stand on your principles and try.
Absolutely.
And so the little engine that could.
Yep, absolutely.
So in your 8 years, tell me what are some great accomplishments? I know the conference center has come up, the new municipal building. Now we're thinking about
And the community center,
community center.
At Hunter Park.
Yes, okay, talk to us about
all of that came. And my name is on each one of those. That's
Can
so
you
cool.
believe
That's
this?
so
Isn't
cool.
that cool? You can go by and show your grandson Jet when he
I have
comes
to go around
town.
and take pictures of each one of
Yeah.
those plates that are on the on those buildings.
Yes.
But and what's kind of crazy is I never got to really vote for the initiation of it. They were there, and I helped.
Yeah, I
push them
voted for
along.
the initiation.
Yep, and I pushed it along.
Yes.
Okay, and we have a beautiful conference center.
Yes, we do.
And we have the community center there at Hunter Park, and all of the redevelopment of Hunter Park.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful. And so the other one was the municipal building, our
Yes,
new
with the police department
right,
and the courts.
and I actually did the shovel there for that one, and so that was another thing that was absolutely beautiful. Not real. I really don't like where it's at. Okay, I wish it was downtown.
A little more
you
downtown.
know.
Yeah.
But hey, that was not my choice. But we do have a beautiful complex out there. Another thing that we did was the East Alley. Okay.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
with DDA. Now
Yeah.
you served on DDA as well, the
Yes,
Downtown Development Authority.
Absolutely. Yep.
Wow.
So, and also with the Water and Sewer Authority.
Yeah,
So,
you're right. We were on
That's right.
WSA together.
That's right.
Man, we've been
We've been together
for a long time. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. No.
But yeah, we and I was not part of the first renovation of O'Neill Plaza.
Yes.
But there was a renovation. Then now we have our new renovation going on.
with the lights, the trellis lights that look like Paris.
Yes.
In that alleyway.
Yes, and that was part of the DDA. I said,
Yes.
I kept pushing for that,
I know it.
And so we finally got it,
Yeah.
and it really makes that whole alley look
It
so
sure
neat over there.
does. Yes, sir.
And now with the new plaza coming in, and yes, everybody, we're going to have a new fountain.
I
okay?
know. I can't
And
wait.
absolutely-
October in time for chili cook-off.
Yes, and and also it's going to have lights, okay,
Yeah.
coming up underneath, and so we can be able to change those lights out, for all different
Wow.
kinds of events.
That's going to be
And,
so nice.
So
And Highway 92.
Highway
You've been
90
instrumental.
Absolutely,
On that.
I've been dealing with that too. Whew, what a that
said-
is one heck of a project. Okay,
I know. $111 million.
111 and taking 25 years, something like
I know,
that.
it's been a long time. But ground is moving,
Yes,
dirt's moving, and the
yes.
ground is being prepared. So it's really an exciting
I would
adventure.
like to have been here. I'm going to try to be here with the ribbon cutting, okay?
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking
Don't
about.
go to the beach that day.
No, that's right. I'm going to have to leave the beach and come up here. but yeah, that's one heck of a project.
Yes, sir.
And so I'm really anxious to see that one come to an end after all this time.
Yes, sir. Now
So-
you have silver fox hair.
Yes, I do.
And that shows a lot of wisdom and some time being here. But it really speaks to our community that has more experience, that they really should not, because you're retired. I mean, you retired from your job.
Yeah, Bank
but
of
you
America,
wanted to
28 years.
Talk to us about that.
Yeah.
And you've been married to Miss Carol for how many years?
Okay, we're going to hit 45 years.
Wow!
October 2nd.
Oh,
And
congratulations.
yeah, it's been
Bank of America, and then you
yeah.
came to do public service.
Yes. Matter of fact, when I retired from Bank of America, it was kind of like during that years when I came into the fall and
Wow.
won. So it was all worked out real good. They're just things, that God has control over.
That's right.
And it works out for you.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, you have been so instrumental in this community serving, and you reminded me of Water and Sewer Authority. So it's been a lot of volunteerism into elected office. So you
Yes.
were Keep Douglasville Beautiful, first a homeowners association president. That was a bank of money that you got for that job, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Lots of
talk about
sleepless
that.
nights. But you in Arbor Station, so you in Arbor Station for many years. Yes, sir. And
Yep.
so Arbor Station, homeowners association president.
Yep.
Keep Douglasville Beautiful, Water and Sewer Authority, Downtown Development Authority, City Council, Mayor Pro Tem. I
Yeah.
could leave the city and know that it was in great hands
Yes.
because you were there, and you're actually on my right. So if I forget something, you're like pointing at it or say, we need a motion, because it's new for me. It's a different aerial view being the mayor versus being a council member.
Oh, yeah.
But you've been a blessing to me. So thank
Yeah.
you so much for being my friend and my confidant, and just being such a blessing to the entire community. One thing that's great about you don't see this is the north side and this is downtown and this is, you look across the entire community.
I do.
As one. And of course you represented Arbor Station and still do. You're still there, although you are doing like a lot of active adults. That's what we call them, active adults, not seniors, but moving on from a big home and a yard that you have to take care of to a smaller footprint. So you're still in your ward, but you care about the entire community and all of its people, whether we have the same tan lines or not, So,
That's right.
so thank you for all of that.
Thank you so much. And
You're
like I said, it's been an enjoyable the last 2 years of my term. It's been
Yeah.
enjoyable to be here with you
Well, thank you.
And work with you.
Yes, sir.
And it'll be emotional thing for me,
I know.
but I'm good.
Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate your service. You're welcome to come back anytime.
You bet.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you. Is there anything else you want to say, or?
No, I think that it's a beautiful community.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of people that have put their soul in this community.
That's right.
And so I think that we have a good council. Okay, we have a good council. We have a
Yes.
good mayor.
Oh, thank
you. And I just want them to all work together.
That's
okay? And being the oldest one on the city council, it's like. Okay.
You are not. I need
Yeah.
to see your license or something. You're pretending to be a senior.
But it's time for the new generation to to move the city forward and help the city move forward. And I just wish the city all the luck in the world.
Yes, sir. And we wish you the luck of the world and everything that's good to come to you and Carol and your family and your grandson, more grandchildren to come. Just tell them. But come back anytime. You're welcome in City Hall as long as I'm there. Thank you so much,
bet.
Larry. We really appreciate everything you've done. You're such a great friend, and you exemplify what it means to be a citizen in Douglasville. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. This has been another emotional, this one, but it's been a happy time for Positively Douglasville. We ask you to tune in next time and send all of your best wishes to Larry Yockey. We continue to hope everything goes well in his life, and thank you so much for your service. Thank you again. Tune in next time.